Hello, and this is a Happy New Year. Well, not quite the Happy New Year. It's still the other year, but I'm feeling happy because I look pretty good. I think I look wonderful. I don't want to say my age or brag. I'm going to be 70 in about 4 years or less.
11,
Seven. No, no.
like a vampire.
No, he's the
Like
vampire.
in the seven, like 7,000 years. Yeah.
See the incoherent man one day, he can't help it. He doesn't get enough. He's a hardworking man and a zombie. And I used to think, oh, zombies, flesh-eating, brain-eating bastards. But them are good people. He's a good person. I love my zombie. Oh, yes, I do. He gets up in the middle of the night and drools. Sometimes he hangs out of my body. And I know I'd make a big meal for the zombie. But he cares about me. Oh, yes, indeed. My little zombie. Hee 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 hee. Who's that? Who's calling me
Hello?
in the middle of the show?
Hello? 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 Oh, it's President Trump.
Ah, President Trump. Oh, I voted for that man. I said it. I'm a Trumpy, and I'm proud of it. I don't care what you say. You non-Trumpies. What are you, a Biden man? Huh? That's a zombie there. Oh, he's a half-dead man.
Hi,
Oh,
guys.
oh, ah! Oh, I got a jazz player on my hands here. Uh, yeah, he can't see. Can't see in.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna read the titles, and he's gonna do all the explaining.
I'll explain what it's all about.
And then at the end of the whole thing, we're gonna throw a crazy, wild twist to it, and you're gonna be like, "What?"
What the hell just happened here?
That's what's gonna happen.
That's what's gonna happen.
So, first story is the Socialist Network.
The societist, well, he said he mispronounced it, but he was half right. It's not just communists, it's Satanism.
Mm.
So you know what they want to do?
What?
They want to take my stuff and redistribute it among the masses. Who are the masses? Do I know them? Are they friends of mine? Why should they get my stuff? Is it because I'm white? Well, let me tell you, I'm poor white. Poor white, poor white. Don't they know we existed? Poor white. Yeah, you talk about white privilege. How that makes me feel. Then I've had privilege all my life and I'm still like this. Don't mess with me. I'm an alabaster bastard, and I get mad. Look at my eyes; they're bright. I'll give you the eye. I'm a little Sicilian. Oh. Da, 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 da. I go, ha, ha, ha. You like that? That's not nice.
So what was the problem with that one?
Well, the communists,
Yes.
because what they'll do is they'll drive the country, the whole city down, tax, steal so the tax base, the people who pay taxes won't be here, and then all you'll have is poor people and extremely rich people in their enclaves.
So that's what they want.
That's what they want secretly. They want this city to be cordoned off, and they could pit one person against the other on account of race.
So they want this whole New York State to be white.
No, no, they want it to be uh, a mixture, like a checkerboard of different people that they can pit against each other. See, right now, so you have to look at it's not racism, right? And what it is this. You got a stew, right? A stew is oatmeal, right?
Yeah.
And you put a little spice in this way. You get the little minorities there, and they enrich your culture, right?
Yeah.
But if you put too much spice in the oatmeal, you know what happens? All spice,
Spicy.
it's too spicy, it burns.
Yeah.
It's like music. Like people are listening to the music. I gotta get him under control because he'll go crazy. Oh, he does. He acts like he wouldn't go crazy, but I could tell. And because the thing is, he's secretly Haitian. Oh yeah, I seen his hair. One time I was here. Now this is true. This is a true
Oh.
story. I'm sleeping in my bed and I think I have a Dominican taking care of me. Well, he takes off his hat. Underneath that hat is the biggest fro you ever saw. And in Halloween, when he did Halloween with his friends, all he had to do was dress in a colorful shirt, take off his hat, and he was Bob Marley come to life.
Oh, wow.
I thought Bob Marley had risen from the grave and was being my friend. And I didn't have Bob. And not that I'm against black people, because I love black people. You know, I love the black people. I have a lot of black friends. He must have my best friends. Well, what do you think? That's a good phrase. Some of my best friends. I couldn't kill no black people or white people or any people as long as they were friends of mine. But if they were bad people, then they have to mess with the alabaster bastard. That's right. Look at my eyes. These are the eyes of a madman. Look at his eyes. You can't see them. These are the eyes of a God knows what. Look, he's ready to explode. Explode.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
All right. The next story. Valdo Mad Max Blitz.
Oh, this is about the Ukrainian war.
What about the war?
It's turning into
I thought the war was over already.
No, it's still going on. The Russians are it's pressing their
I thought they settled the whole thing now.
So you haven't been reading the paper.
They said the war is over.
No, it's just begun.
Oh wow. So
Because the Russians are winning, because the Russians are winning through attrition. And they're doing things like having their army running around in motorcycles like Mad Max under the landscape that's all destroyed. I think well, maybe the war ended, but I don't know. I haven't read the paper lately. It's upsetting me. I love war, but I hate war at the same time. I'm what you call your split, Mr. Adam.
I like watching war movies.
Mm.
I just don't like wars.
You don't like the real thing. You like the violence, but not the
I like
results.
the movies. I like
You like the movies. The movies are fun. They get it,
fiction. I like fiction.
they get it out of your system.
But half of these war movies based on a real life story.
Yeah, and you get scared because you say, I wouldn't want to be in a war because I would be blown up. They put never put, I got flat feet. So you need, what used to be if you had flat feet, you couldn't go to war. And see him, God knows what's going on there. He's a zombie. He has sleeping apnea and he can't wake up. So when they call reveille, they would go yeah. And then the guy would come over and say, "Hey, maggot, get up!" And he would go. He wouldn't even know what's going on. You should see the things I called him in the middle of the night. Oh,
And then they'll throw water and I'm still sleeping.
they'll throw water. They'll do worse than that. They'll put poopy in the water, and because they rust those Marines. That's why I want you to be in the Marine Corps, where you have to deal with the drill sergeant.
And then they'll put 7 horns around me and go, "True." I'm like,
They'll probably tase him. I'd
and-
tase
and
him if
the-
I had a
The
taser.
last thing they do is tase me. I wake up. What just happened?
Yeah,
We're trying to wake you up.
and then once he wakes up, he does a great job. He builds things and he makes things and he helps me with the Nosh Divinity. But when he trying to get him off, oh, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. I look good. Oh, I'm fascinated by me. Hello. And look at you. Oh, he's showing off his teeth. I don't have all my teeth. I lost my teeth. I look like Appalachian Pete. Oh, that's how you tell white trash from the rest. We don't have teeth. Look at his teeth. Oh, you have a gap. I never noticed that.
Yep. I like my gap.
People like, women like the gap sometimes. I remember women said, oh, it's sexy. But it has to be a good gap. It has to be a natural gap. And somehow they like it because women are strange. This beautiful woman fell in love with him. God knows what's going on there. But she's a very attractive woman. I've seen pictures of her, and she was just had a baby, and now he has two babies. He has a little baby that makes a lot of noise, and and then no, he has a little tiny baby that don't make that much noise because they're at that age where they don't make that much noise yet. They just cry, and then he has the little baby that's how old is your little baby? Your second, your oldest.
So
Two. Terrible twos, they call them. Yes. But he deals with because he's a brave man. A sleepy man, but a brave man.
then I got the two babies
Two babies.
that stays in my house
Stations, huh?
and waits for me until I get home.
Wait, because they love their daddy.
They're like two doggies.
They two doggies. That, and he has doggies too. But then he comes here for a rest, a zombie rest. He rests in his tomb, and I wait for him to wake up to do the Nostra Vitae.
All right. The next one called Don't Call It Victory Day.
Now is Veterans Day. Now Trump changes things a lot of times.
He's doing a lot of changes.
He changes everything.
Don't say he's doing change. He's doing a lot of changes.
A lot of changes. And one is they say Veterans Day, but they want to call it Victory Day because we won World War One on that day. As the event of saying before World War Two, they had just Veterans Day, and they had the true, and that was for the Civil War and the Spanish American War, and then we won the World War One, and we speak Veterans Day, but then we had another war, so we had more Veterans Days. But he wants to call it Victory Day because he figures we won that war. We should go, hey, we won that one.
So what they say?
Well, I don't know if they're going to do it because he wants to change names and extradition, and but he wants to call, the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America, because we're the top guys, and also we're going to war with Venezuela because they deserve it. They're bad people, and they're communists, and they're trying to send all their junkies and terrible people here. They can't do that.
They cannot do that.
They give the other immigrants a bad name. You give immigrants a bad name, bad name. You're a nasty criminal. You have tattoos all over your body. I can tell even the women you go out are hotties because you had a lot of pot in the money pocket, and you can tell you when you show bling to them. But they don't know once they get involved with you, you're gonna hit them because you're a bad illegal immigrant, you see. You're not a nice guy, you say. So the other ones have to suffer your AIDS. That's what I think.
All right. So the next one is called Remove Kids Gloves DL or DK, something like that.
This makes me mad. You know what would happen if a 15-year-old or a 13-year-old who shot you, you know what happens? They would go to family court.
Yes, that's what they usually do.
Yeah, they go and they don't get charged with the same thing.
Yeah.
Not only that, they don't tell their identities.
Yeah, they either charge the family member, or if the family don't want nothing to do with it, they do kids jail.
It's kids jail. You know what kids jail is? They're just kidding around. They don't get really punished. Now I say this: if you're old enough to shoot a gun and kill somebody and carjack or take a baseball bat to somebody's, you're old enough to do time. Don't. As there was all show. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't do it. Don't do it. That was Beretta. You ever see Beretta? Oh, we should watch it sometime. Anyway,
But it was also affect the criminal records.
yeah, and they
Because if you be in a record for
yeah,
you 15-year-old, kill seven people,
it's not on
and
the
then
record.
when you turn 37, and you're like, well, you're clean, but you killed 7 people when you was 15. I don't think I could pick you. I'm sorry.
That's right, because that you can't. Let's say you go into the office, right, and you got the 50 guy who kills 17 people when he was young. Did he change that much, or is the violence killing him? And you say, "I'm sorry, I have to fire you." Well, and then he has to fire you, and I don't mean from a job. Bang, bang, shoot, 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 shoot. You know what they had?
What they have.
And it was kind of justice in a way. They had a criminal who he was in this arena. Oh, they hung me these grifters. Anyway, oh you gonna listen to see what's going on with her?
Hello?
He's gonna answer them. He's gonna humor them. We're gonna spring them, stray them along. So waste their robot time. The robots can be flirt with me. I love a robot. Why can't I have a robot girlfriend? A robot girlfriend for me. ga la 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 la. My robot girlfriend and me. Now let me think. This is what I want to say.
The next one? Oh,
No,
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 tell me something.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh, see, they had a McDonald's, right? And the guy just got out of prison. They hired him, right?
Oh, you're talking about, okay,
Oh,
okay.
you know about this story.
All right,
And
all right.
then these two tough lesbians, they started giving him a hard time. Well, they slapped the man
Mhm.
and they climbed over there and they thought they had a mark. Oh, I'm gonna beat up the little McDonald's kid. When the McDonald's kid took a crowbar to them and back and forth they went. And those murderous lesbians got just what they deserved. They picked on the wrong McDonald's man. Don't you think you can pick on the service industry? You don't know if they have a record of San Quentin, you see. It's true.
That's true. All right, the next one. Antifa swarms.
Oh, the hired thugs of the communists. You know, Antifa, they have the true believers,
Yes,
and then they have their hired thugs.
yes.
And what they do, and the true believers and the hired thugs are airlifted with money from Zorus.
Oh my
Zorus,
God.
yes, the communist Zorus. And he subsidizes them. So they travel all around the country doing havoc and attacking people and trying to recruit within the general population of people who are in conflict with the National Guard and everything. See, I'm going to explain something to you because you people don't understand. When we went to, everybody went to Ellis Island, right? They were all legal. They were wanted here because we needed cheap labor, right? And we also were a better deal than the other countries. And they loved America. And we took over 10 years, they took Russians and Russian Jews and Italians and Irish and other people from other countries, most Europeans, it's true. And they assimilated them. And they wanted to be assimilated. And that was over 10 years or more, maybe 20. But you know what they did this time?
Well,
Oh, they said, we're going to let 20 million people in 4 years.
oh,
Now you have children. Can you have your school overwhelmed with 20 million languages and 20 million people? No, it's
I
no
don't think
good.
they have enough funds for that.
They don't have enough funds. And it's an unlimited amount of people who want to come to the country. And but you got a finite resources and you got infinite need. So they can't do it.
That's true.
It's true. Even him and we don't know what he politically believes in. I think he believes in zombieism. The zombie nation is so fine, it's so fine. Okay, what's the next?
Be devilled. Devilled.
Be
Be devilled.
the field.
Be devilled.
Oh, be.
Devil.
Oh, this is a
Better.
sign of the apocalypse. You know what they have? These killer bees that are coming across, and you know what they have coming out of their heads?
Well,
Horns like the devil.
what are you talking about?
In other words, there's a bee. You got a bee. You know what a bee looks like, right?
You talking about that big bee they saw in New York one time? It's not a hornet's bee.
No,
It's
this is
a
a new bad
this is
bee
a new one, brand new bee that came out recently,
with horns like of the
and they
devil.
gotta kill it
They got
because
to
they're
kill
too
it
big.
because they're aggressive. Imagine being stung by a bee with the horns coming out of its head like the devil.
Oh
It's
no,
scary.
a bee
A sign of the apocalypse.
in the head?
In their heads, they got horns. It's called we're being deviled by for Satanistic bees.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's crazy, don't you know? It's scary. I can believe in the apocalypse sometimes, and then I can't. But I think something's going on with, you leave me alone, people from the other countries. What are they doing? Who is this? Oh, God. I'll block them. You're not gonna get me. Now, what's the next one?
Eat, drink, ate, be away, eat, be warm.
Let me tell you something. This is very confusing. This woman,
It's
she's,
confusing.
yeah, I'll tell you why. You see, this woman is saying, you want to meet handsome men? You want to meet trim and handsome, good-looking guys? There's certain restaurants that serves them more. The restaurant's not there, a beauty contest? What the hell's going on here? And what are you doing with these old skinny guys? What are they eating at that restaurant? Not a good meal. Man, a good meal put a little stomach on you.
Right.
You need a man with a little meat on his bones. You know, do you really want to go out with a man who's handsomer than you? Think about it.
Mm,
Think about it. You're walking down the street,
good question.
and then and the guy goes, she's a sugar mama. He's too good for her.
Right.
He's baiting out of her lead, or he's crazy, because sometimes crazy people, they're good looking, like Ted Bundy. She could be going out with Ted Bundy.
Oh no.
No, he's a bad person. Oh, he's a
That
dead
person.
person.
Oh.
Oh, you don't want to go out with Ted Bundy. Now, what's the next?
Post kisses up to Crockett's.
Crockett. Now, Jasmine Crockett
Just
takes being from the ghetto when she's actually from a highfalutin school. She can talk like, and curse and all that stuff. That's all phony. And she's actually talks like this when became a congresswoman. But people play into it and she makes people feel guilty because they're white, right?
uh-huh.
So this woman, she says, I feel so guilty, I'm gonna kiss the ground she walks in. And she literally kissed Jasmine's feet.
What?
I tell you, I kid you not. Now, see, thing is, see, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The people behind this really want to make everybody fight each other over what their ancestors did.
Oh.
See, they don't say, they keep on talking about the Crusades where we went to invaded, the Holy Land, right?
Yes.
But nobody talks about the invasion of the Holy Land of Spain by the Muslims,
Mhm.
or the invasion of Eastern Europe by the Muslims,
Right.
Turks. Oh, like they were nicey nice, and they're still there. What's going on? You're blocking. See, it's okay to hold a grudge because eventually, if you go way back, everything's a bad thing. It used to be women married men because they had a little moolah.
Right.
And it used to be that men married women because they had big hips and they could have babies.
Mm.
And the women wanted the men to stick around.
Right.
And the men wanted to initially when they're young, they want to do the hoopy doop with everybody.
Right.
You go here, I want to do the hoopy doop. There, I want to do the hoopy. Now, that's nature. That's because your ancestors were gorillas, horny gorillas. Then the women were the gatherers, and they stand behind for the most part, and they get the leaves and they make the food and they kiss the babies. Well, the women just don't want the men to go running around doing the hoopy doop. They want the women to stay around. So if to take care of them, the babies and the old people, because eventually the men run out of steam.
Oh.
See, he hasn't run out of steam yet. God knows what he's doing. He's probably doing the hoopy doop with everything that walks the earth. Because he has a strange kind of charisma. The charisma of a jazz musician. He does this, and they think he's a jazz musician. He plays basketball with children who are he's much larger. Yes. Oh, I know. And he's telling me his tales. And he's saying, I slam dunk at the basketball court. What? You? What? How? Me? He's only 5'8" at best.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm revealing the truth. The truth that anybody can see with their own eyes. And he played basketball and he said, in your face to the little kids and the little third-year-olds who say, one day I'm gonna be a big man and I'll show you. But by then he'll be at another basketball camp victimizing children and breaking their spirits somehow. That's his only fault. He likes to break children's spirits because he had been and he says, I'm in the NBA. And no, no. In Japan he might be, but
Horrible.
it's horrible. It's criminal. It's child abuse. Basketball child abuse.
That's what child abuse.
Yeah.
Can we make a can that be in a rule
Well, there's no law against it because it's such an exotic
that
crime.
says you can't dunk on the Fabio?
You can't duck on a five.
Oh,
No, like, yeah, you can't do that.
wow.
It's a bad thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's like me getting into a verbal argument with 2-year-old.
Yeah,
I go, are you very clever? And they're
uh,
like, "Be gaga."
let's hope Trump don't put that in the fact because
Oh, if he
I have a
track you
lot of
down.
videos and they might take me in for that.
Yeah, you don't know. They change the laws all the time. They cast a wide net.
All right,
Is
so
that it?
one more story.
Okay, now.
This story is about the Prince of Nigeria.
Oh.
So the Prince of Nigeria passed away.
Mhm.
Rest in peace,
Well,
R.I.P. And he wanted to be buried with his Cyber truck, his car,
his car.
his Tesla car.
What's he gonna do with that in the ground?
He wanted his casket inside the car
Uh-huh.
and the car dick inside the hole and cover up with thing on it.
Like an Egyptian pharaoh who wanted to be buried with his possessions.
Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't let it go.
So what you gotta think about that?
I think it's wrong. You go get buried and you go with a casket, a nice casket. You don't have your wife buried with you, it's no good. Or your priests.
you get buried
You,
on
know, but an expensive car, he could have left that car to his children. Probably does have children. Children out there in the graveyard going, what the hell is going on here? I could have drove that Tesla
the
and I
kids.
would have thought of my daddy every day.
The kids is like, oh, I want that Tesla.
Yeah, oh, God knows how much it
He
owns.
probably bought a will paper saying, if anything happened to me, the Tesla, get buried with me
Yeah.
and all my
And
belongings.
all his belongings. That's expensive. That's a waste of stuff. You know what's going to
It'll
happen?
be a racist place.
I'll tell you what's going to happen to him. Poetic
There's a
justice.
new car.
People are going to come to his grave, right? And they're going to dig him up. And they're going to get rid of his little body, what's left of it. And they're going to drive away with his Tesla. And within the trunk, he'll have all the
How
possessions.
many years of that?
How many until he does it? I don't know. Because that Tesla's probably brand new. That I'd say within 5 years.
5 to 6 years.
Yep, they're gonna drive away with the Tesla.
Someone's stupid enough to dig the thing out, crane the thing out, push casket back in the hole,
Mm.
and cover it up.
They won't even do that. You know what they're gonna do?
What?
They're gonna just leave the body there.
Oh no.
And they have no cameras in Africa because it's primitive. Here they got cameras everywhere, but there they won't have cameras. They could do it in the dead of night.
That's horrible.
It's horrible. And he deserves it. Because when you go in the ground, you should be left alone.
But that's his wishes. What would your wish be?
My wish is to be buried, right? And two ways, I got two ways to go. One, they get buried, but I have mourners and the Sicilian mourners because you have the Sicilian women
Yeah.
and they try to jump in the grave with you and say, don't leave my little body, baby, don't
So
leave
you-
me." And
So
then
basically, he want to act there.
yes, I need, phony actors like myself
He want to pay somebody to make a show.
to make a show. And then the Irish people were there too. And you know what Irish people do during a wake?
Well,
They celebrate because they think you go into God and your troubles are over. So half the audience would be singing and dancing, and the other half would be trying to jump in the grave. Well, inevitably, a fight would break out between the two people, and the Jewish people would be sitting back going, "Oh, isn't this ironic?" And then get involved too because somebody said something anti-Semitic, and there'll be a brawl. And that's why I want my funeral to end in a big brawl.
I thought you just wanted to be buried under a ring with a whole bunch of lady wrestlers.
Well,
So that when they wrestle, they're wrestling under your ground as well.
no, see, then they would die, and I don't want the lady wrestlers to die. I'd like them to be at the funeral during the big brawl. They could be
So
part
you
of the
want
mourners.
you want the bro to be the main event.
Yeah, the broads would be the main event, and they would say, "Don't! This is a disgrace to Vincent. He's the best." And then everybody would love me, and would get in the news post, be in the post, brawl at the gravesite of the
Oh,
great comedian.
wow.
Or if I get, I see, I'm supposed to get incriminated, not
That's number one. Okay.
yeah. Number two
Number
is I'm
two.
supposed to be burned I'm supposed to get what you call it,
Cremated.
cremated.
Okay.
But I like to be like the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Yeah, they take you in a boat, and then they light the thing, and then everybody's mourning, and because you go into Valhalla with a warriors go, the boat starts to burn, and the smoke goes da 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 da
Oh,
da.
so you want the horn and the whole nine.
I want the whole 9 yards, and I want everybody to cry and miss me because I'm such a great guy.
Oh.
Okay, I think this
Also,
segment's over.
in Nigeria,
What has happened in Nigeria?
they have this dancers. They get paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
What they do is they will carry your casket.
Oh,
They're all professional dancers. They
well,
will dance while holding casket.
oh my goodness, like they do in New Orleans.
Yep.
They do in New Orleans. That may be,
How much is it? Expensive.
oh, it's expensive. You know, Nigerian dancers don't go cheap. They had to go to school for that, you know. Are they male and female?
Only male.
Oh, the
They
whole
gotta
stuff.
they gotta be strong to hold the casket.
Well, you don't think women are strong enough? We get the bodybuilders to do it. We'll have them hold the
But can they
casket.
dance while they hold the casket?
Maybe not. They may be too muscle bound. You're right. Oh, that's a problem. We have to have the Trump. Do you hear me? You're gonna have to give a loan out to the bodybuilders to learn how to dance.
Yep.
You know, you can teach white people to dance. I've seen it. You know, they say you have to do it at birth. You don't have the
They
switch
says
with
they say it's second nature.
yeah, to black people, but white people could be, yes, that's the thing. White people could be trained to be dancers. I have a dream that one day white people will have rhythm. I have a dream that one day white people can take a beat. I've seen some girls do it who hang around with black eyes, and one day it will happen, and I'll be high because it'll seem like a miracle. Hallelujah.
All right, guys. So this is the end of the
This is
segment.
Kristen segment.
And we'll see you another time.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.